What is really hiding in the Mariana Trench? The darkest place on Earth. Imagine standing on the edge of the deepest place on Earth. Now imagine taking Mount Everest, the tallest mountain on the planet, and dropping it into the ocean. You watch it disappear beneath the waves. It keeps sinking, far below the sunlight, far below where whales swim, far below where submarines normally operate. Finally, Everest reaches the bottom. Yet there would still be nearly 2 kilometers of water above its peak. That is the Mariana Trench, the deepest known place on our planet. A place so extreme that humans have explored more of the moon than this underwater world. No sunlight has ever reached its deepest point. No plants can survive there. The pressure is so immense that it would instantly crush an ordinary submarine like an empty soda can. Every square inch experiences nearly 8 tons of force. For decades, scientists believed nothing larger than microscopic bacteria could survive under such impossible conditions. It simply didn't make sense. No light, almost no food, near freezing temperatures, crushing pressure. It should have been a lifeless desert beneath the sea. But every expedition into the Mariana Trench revealed something unexpected. Something impossible. Something that forced scientists to rewrite everything they thought they knew about life on Earth. Strange creatures, unknown ecosystems, mysterious sounds, ancient geological secrets, and discoveries that continue to raise more questions than answers. So, what is really hiding inside the Mariana Trench? The answer may surprise you. A world hidden beneath the ocean. The Mariana Trench lies in the western Pacific Ocean, east of the Philippines and south of Japan. It stretches for more than 2,500 kilometers. Its deepest location is called Challenger Deep, nearly 11 kilometers below the ocean's surface. That makes it deeper than Mount Everest is tall. The trench was created millions of years ago when one massive tectonic plate slowly slid beneath another. This process, known as subduction, continues even today. The Earth is literally folding itself beneath the Pacific Ocean. The result is a canyon unlike anything else on Earth. Its walls are taller than the Grand Canyon. Its floor is buried beneath unimaginable darkness. Temperatures remain just above freezing. Food is incredibly scarce. Every tiny particle drifting down from the surface becomes valuable. Scientists once believed no complex life could survive in such an environment. They were completely wrong. Life that should not exist. The first deep-sea explorers expected empty darkness. Instead, they found life. Not just a few organisms. An entire ecosystem. Tiny shrimp-like amphipods wandered across the seafloor. Transparent sea cucumbers slowly crawled through the mud. Glowing jellyfish floated through black water like living stars. Then came one of the most astonishing discoveries. The Mariana Snailfish, a delicate-looking fish living deeper than any other known vertebrate on Earth. Its body looks fragile, almost gelatin-like, but every part of it is perfectly adapted for life under impossible pressure. Its cells contain special molecules that prevent proteins from collapsing. Its bones remain flexible instead of rigid. If scientists brought one to the surface too quickly, it would not survive. The very pressure that would kill us is the pressure that keeps it alive. Nature had evolved life in ways nobody imagined possible. Every expedition discovers species never seen before. Scientists estimate thousands of animals living in the trench remain completely unknown. Many may never have been seen by human eyes. The ocean's strangest sounds. Most people imagine the deepest ocean is completely silent. It isn't. The ocean is filled with sound. Researchers have placed sensitive underwater microphones called hydrophones across the Pacific Ocean. These instruments record earthquakes, volcanoes, whale songs, ship engines, even distant storms. But occasionally, they capture something far more mysterious. One famous recording became known as the Western Pacific Biotwang. It sounded alive. The strange metallic vibration puzzled scientists for years. Some believed it came from an unknown deep-sea creature. Others suggested geological activity. Eventually researchers traced the sound to a species of baleen whale. But not every mysterious recording has been explained. Some deep underwater sounds continue to appear without any confirmed source. Because sound travels incredibly well underwater, scientists sometimes hear something thousands of kilometers away, without ever finding what produced it. The ocean keeps many of its secrets. Legends of the deep. Long before submarines existed, sailors feared the unknown ocean. Stories spread across every culture. Sea serpents, krakens, leviathans, massive creatures capable of dragging entire ships beneath the waves. For centuries these stories were treated as fantasy. Then scientists discovered giant squid, animals reaching over 12 meters long. Later they discovered colossal squid, Even larger, with enormous eyes capable of seeing in complete darkness. Suddenly the old legends didn't seem completely impossible. Could something even larger still exist? Scientists remain skeptical. There is no verified evidence for gigantic sea monsters hiding in the Mariana Trench. However, there is another fact that is equally astonishing. More than 80% of Earth's oceans remain unexplored. Every year researchers discover dozens of completely new marine species. Some are tiny, some are surprisingly large. The deep ocean continues proving that nature still has countless surprises waiting below. The first humans to reach the bottom. For centuries, the Mariana Trench remained unreachable. Then, in 1960, two men changed history. Jacques Piccard and U.S. Navy Lieutenant Don Walsh, inside a small vessel called Trieste. They began one of the most dangerous journeys ever attempted. The descent lasted almost 5 hours. Outside their tiny cabin, darkness slowly swallowed everything. Eventually there was no sunlight. No fish, only endless black water. The pressure outside reached more than 1,000 atmospheres. Any structural failure would have been catastrophic. When they finally reached the bottom, a cloud of fine sediment surrounded them. The seafloor looked almost like a dusty alien landscape. They remained for only about 20 minutes before beginning the long journey back. They had reached the deepest known point on Earth. Only a handful of people have repeated that achievement since. James Cameron's solo descent. More than 50 years later, Hollywood filmmaker James Cameron became only the third person ever to reach Challenger Deep. But unlike the first expedition, he went alone. His specially designed submarine carried cameras, robotic arms, and scientific instruments. The mission revealed breathtaking images. Towering underwater cliffs, fine sediment drifting through the darkness, small creatures moving across the ocean floor. Scientists collected samples unlike anything previously recovered. Each sample revealed new microorganisms capable of surviving incredible pressure. Some researchers believe these organisms may even help scientists understand how life could survive beneath the frozen oceans of distant moons like Europa. The deepest place on Earth became a laboratory for studying life beyond Earth. The shocking discovery nobody expected. Then came an unexpected discovery. Plastic. Scientists found plastic bags, microplastics, industrial chemicals, even discarded fishing materials, nearly 11 kilometers beneath the ocean's surface. The deepest point on Earth had been contaminated by humans. Researchers later discovered that many deep-sea animals contained toxic chemicals inside their bodies. Pollution had traveled farther than anyone imagined. Ocean currents carried our waste into places where no human had ever walked. The discovery shocked scientists around the world. If even the Mariana Trench is no longer untouched, is there anywhere on Earth truly free from human influence? What we still don't know. Despite decades of exploration, scientists admit something remarkable. We have explored only a tiny fraction of the Mariana Trench. Much of its enormous landscape remains completely unmapped. Hidden valleys, underground springs, hydrothermal vents, unknown species, entire microbial ecosystems, all may still be waiting in the darkness. Some organisms survive using chemicals instead of sunlight. Others may possess biological adaptations never before observed. Each discovery could lead to new medicines, new industrial materials, or entirely new understanding of how life evolves under extreme conditions. The trench remains one of the greatest scientific frontiers on Earth. The final truth. People often ask whether the Mariana Trench hides lost civilizations, alien bases, ancient monsters, or supernatural mysteries. To date, there is no scientific evidence supporting those claims. But the real truth is no less extraordinary. The Mariana Trench contains an entire world almost completely isolated from human civilization. It reminds us that even on our own planet, there are still places more mysterious than distant planets. Every expedition uncovers something unexpected. Every sample changes scientific understanding. Every journey into the abyss reveals another piece of Earth's hidden story. Perhaps the greatest mystery isn't what we've already discovered. It's what still waits in the darkness. Right now, nearly 11 kilometers beneath the Pacific Ocean, unknown creatures continue living their lives. Unknown ecosystems continue evolving. Unknown geological forces continue shaping our planet. Completely unseen, completely undisturbed, waiting for the next expedition, waiting for the next discovery. Because despite all our technology, the deepest place on Earth remains one of the last great frontiers of exploration. And somewhere in that endless darkness, the next discovery may completely rewrite everything we know about life on Earth. So the next time you look out across the ocean, remember this: beneath those peaceful blue waves lies a world almost no human has ever seen. A world darker than night, older than civilization, and still filled with secrets waiting to be uncovered. The Mariana Trench is not just the deepest place on Earth. It is the greatest mystery hidden beneath our oceans.